Hi, welcome back to Backseat Gang. I'm Matthew, as always.
I'm Ryan, also as always.
And we are here today, continuing our journey on Pokemon Fire Red.
Let's see. Oop. Pokeball.
It contains Roar.
We got Roar.
It contains a terrible Katy Perry song.
Ha!
Or good, depending on your choice of Katy Perry music.
It's terrible.
I'm not a huge Katy Perry fan, but I'm not going to knock others. You listen to what you want.
We're in Cerulean City.
Oh, awesome! Now we can find the gym leader that made every pubescent boy figure out what they really wanted as a kid. Like, I don't know if I like girls or not. Then they saw Misty and they're like, I have decided.
Let's see. So we have real quick. We do have another route we can catch another Pokemon, I believe.
I mean, we can go and see what we can catch.
Well, we have a couple routes. However, oh wait, this is Route 4.
We can't catch anything because we bought the
That's
Magic card.
Right, I didn't realize. Oh man, I'm an idiot. I guess I didn't realize we could.
No argument here, but
You know what, Matthew?
hey, you've been calling me stupid all the time,
You know
and it's
what?
fair
True.
because I am.
Okay.
And I don't call you out because I don't know any better.
So I think we're gonna. I would like, because we have a couple of Pokemon we can catch up there. However, before we can do that, we have to fight our rival.
Okay.
Who I think is stronger than us at the moment.
That's not good.
Yeah, it's not. It's not that much stronger. But I would like to maybe grind a little bit. I think Coco Nutty and Lilith up to like probably par, and then probably also carry.
Yeah.
So
That way we don't have any bogeys.
So
Other golf references.
So we're gonna get Abba, Wanda, and Snipe just kind of in the back, like hang out real quick.
Okey-dokey. Sounds like a plan.
In the meantime, we're gonna figure out what we could have caught.
Ooh, sweet.
Well, we already have you, so
It wasn't gonna be you. Although you are strong.
yeah.
Here,
Let's try out a Fury attack. Let's see how mad we are.
kick. Other kick. Hit 2 times.
Has that only ever done 2 so far?
I can hit it twice.
I can hit it twice, even though that has a potential of hitting 5 times.
Kick. Other kick.
Come on. Oh, come on.
Yeah, so far it's just 2 for 2. And that is
It's
it.
stupid. There we go. There we go. Well, there's a Rattata here.
That just reminds me of such an obscure show, but it was called like Turner and or like.
You're thinking of the movie Turner and Hooch.
No, that's that. It's like Starsky and like Hooch or something. It was a Adult Swim show. They were kind of making fun of like Starsky and Hutch in like buddy cop movies.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Anyways, one of them thinks the other one died, so he gets trained by a like female ninja, and like she just constantly tells him to do like punch left and right. So it's like left foot, right foot, left fist, right fist, and then eventually it's like left ass cheek, right ass cheek, and he like breaks boards with him.
Stupid.
Oh,
Did that have Ben Stiller in it?
The actual like comedy movie. Yes, that was Owen Wilson and.
Okay, because I
Ben
feel like I
Stiller.
know what you're talking about.
No, that wasn't it. That was a cartoon show on Adult Swim. The movie was different. The movie was eh.
I didn't actually see it, but I knew what you were talking about.
It wasn't that great. Like Zoolander is the better Owen Wilson and Ben Stiller movie.
True. Oh, we didn't have
Gasoline fight.
We could have gotten a Neckens if we really wanted, but I mean it's Neckens.
Are they useful or not? I don't know a lot about Ekans.
I've never had a Neckens. I don't really know. I think they have good attack stat, and they do get the ability Intimidate, which lowers attack, but we can get that with Wanda.
Like, apparently they're very clingy, though. Quit hugging our bird.
Stop it.
Yeah.
No means no.
Yeah. You see it, like, it's like, go, Spearow. And it's just inside the Ekans. The Ekans is around it. It's like, You got a problem there with your Spearow, buddy.
I know, it's his ex.
Don't worry, we'll work it through. It's working. Don't worry, it'll work its way out. Any day now. You just eventually it does, and you're just like, go, Spearow. Oh my God, what's that smell? Shut up. You have a poop bird. What? Nothing.
You have a poop bird. Shut up. Ugh.
Your Pokemon smells like snake poop.
I never said anything about snake poop.
Good, neither did I.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure you did.
Yeah, you just did.
Mega punch. I just mega punched a rat.
Yeah. It's just like Superman punch. It just like runs up and just like punches the rat in the face.
Just someone in the background was like, was that really necessary? Yes.
Yeah. Every single second.
There we go.
The only way I feel alive is watching their Pokemon die. It's like, we are creating a monster.
We are creating a monster. We're letting the monster run wild.
But we already knew that. Like I said, when we started, I don't want to meet the person who has mine and your voice, or mine, your, and Shannon's voice
in their head.
Exactly. Because it's just going to be either bad ideas or stupid ones. And everyone's going to go crazy enough eventually with those.
Yes.
I mean, just look at the Reddit community of what could go wrong.
Just look at any Reddit community.
You're not wrong there. But, like, or win stupid prizes. Where you just see people doing, like, I think I'll smoke a cigarette next to this gas pump. What could go wrong?
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of people. I saw a video where a dude revved his engine next to a gas thing. Caught the whole place on fire.
Why? Why would you do that? That's so dumb.
Well, it's just like they threw an electrical cord onto a power line, and then were surprised when they got zapped by lightning. Because like they were replacing cords. He's like, here, I'll just throw this metal, clearly conductive wire, because we're replacing the said first wire with this wire up to you over the said wire we're replacing. Oh my God, I got shocked. That's surprising.
I can't believe it.
Exactly.
What was it? I remember I saw that video. I think there was a couple guys that were just stacked on top of each other, and one of them had like like one of those metal handled brooms, just like waving around, and like hit like a power line and got electrocuted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like, honestly, guys.
How do you...
It's like those short people that get kicked out of bars, and they're like, I'm going to take on that 300-pound, 7-foot-tall bouncer. I can take him.
Yeah, I can take him.
Clearly, even more so when I'm clearly at a disadvantage because I have unsure footing and am off balance due to my clearly inebriated state.
Let's see.
They just have this it's like the drunk version of it, like Sherlock Holmes breakdown, where they're just like
discombobulate.
Where they're just like, all right, first thing, I'll insult his mother. Then he'll lead with a left jab. I'll block, and then I'll hit with a right. I'll hit with a right hit, and then I'll kick him in the groin, and then I'll discombobulate. And they get as far as like, hey, your mother, and then they're just on the ground.
Why does your version of like a drunk short guy sound like Nicolas Cage?
I don't know if it was Nicolas Cage. I almost felt like it was more like Keanu Reeves, but like Keanu Reeves from Bill and Ted. And then that being said, that's just how the voice became. Like, I didn't really have like a drunk guy voice I was going for, so it just kind of evolved to that.
I will say I did see another something similar to the discombobulate that we're talking about. It was the Neo versus Anderson fight.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, you know that part where, like, he punches, he blocks it, but extends it, so it gets, like, here?
You're right in the throat?
Just, they edit the video, so anytime, like, Neo is throwing a punch, it just does that.
Nice.
It's so funny to watch. Because at first it's just like, okay, I think it's kind of close to the fight, but then you could tell, like, almost immediately you know what the thing is.
You know what's sad, though, is, like, that type of humor where it's just, like, a repetitive, like, cutaway still kills me. Because Team 4-Star, TFS, for people who don't know, they do Dragon Ball Z Abridged. they have this scene where one of the characters named Jace just repeatedly gets punched in the face by Goku.
Yeah.
And the first time I saw it, I was like crying. It's such a simple like edit, but it's freaking hysterical because it just wears you down.
It really does. Oh.
But yeah, it's the same thing with like that, where it's just like discombobulate. In essence, discombobulate.
And then I love the one where it like just plays the whole thing.
Oh yeah, and it's just like him smacking his ears like 15 times.
Oh man, I love it so much. Oh, makes me think of what's the thing?
Somebody could just Photoshop him like eating corn on the cob, and it would work for that rat. Just like ha
ha ha! I'm too small for this piece of candy corn.
Nobody eat. I always think of the Lewis Black joke. It's like nobody makes candy corn anymore. They just go out and find all the candy corn that was thrown away and then resell it. Hey, they wash it first. Because I also agree with his sentiment of like, he's like, as a crazy person, I'll see candy corn in a bowl and I'll just be like, candy corn, it's corn, but it's also candy. And then I'll try it again, like I've never had it before. And every time I'm like, son of a bitch!
I remember I saw this video. There was this girl. She was at like a candy factory. I think it was specifically Kit Kats.
I believe what you're trying to say is the movie Willy Wonka.
No, she was actually at an actual factory, and she was at the conveyor belt with like the finished product before they wrapped up, and so she grabbed one and then ate it, and then was like being all smug about it. And there's just like someone like stitched together a video of them like being like, "Oh man, I can't wait to eat a Kit Kat," and like opens it and like half of it's not there. And like you just see him like just like looking so sad, and like a tear just runs down his face.
The one I think of that oddly enough reminds me of Mitch Hedberg joke, where Mitch Hedberg was a very funny comedian, very dry, but he was like, "I love Kit Kats unless I'm with 4 or more people." I was like, or like the people that take a bite out of the middle of a Kit Kat, like a freaking psychopath. It's like that for me is the true like test of psychopathy. Is like, do you eat a Kit Kat the right way, or do you just bite into it like a monster?
That's how you what's the word I'm looking for? That's how you show dominance in a meeting. You just walk in with like a Kit Kat bar and then just like bite into it.
Yeah, you go to like a Fortune 500 company. All right, I'm gonna start running things around here, sir. We don't even know who you are. Hunk. Well, here's the paperwork, sir.
And like I said, it's like, I don't understand. Why'd you do that, ma'am? Do you understand?
He bit a Kit Kat
the wrong way, and he knew it.
Yeah. He did it on purpose.
I don't want to deal with that kind of person.
Yeah. Are you kidding me?
Have you tried to fight a psychopath?
That man's fearless. He needs to lead this company. It's like, business is closed 2 weeks later. It's like, I wasn't always good at business, but I'll tell you one thing. I respect a man who eats his candy raw.
That's how you show dominance when you go into like the...
Just like, wait, what did he do? He ate the stick and then he snorted the Fun Dip.
What? What a madman!
Yeah. Huh, all right, he's got my vote for president.
You just like, if you want to get like show dominance at like a meeting with like the owners of Kit Kat.
Yeah. Or it's like, we made him president of the world. Why? He ate a candy necklace, so string and all.
You go to like a meeting with like the Kellogg's like cereal company, and then you start pouring their cereal in. It's like, oh, you're gonna eat dry cereal? No. You pour the milk in the bowl first.
Yeah, and then you pour the cereal in, and they're just like, oh, take everything you want. Just leave the women and children alone.
Yeah, like, so one of them just like happened to be like, bring your kid to work day.
And they like vomit. They're like, they see you pour the milk and they're like, he's not gonna do it, is he? You hold up the box of Frosted Flakes and they're like, please stop. And then you pour it in and they're just like,
grab an empty box of whatever cereal they have. It's like,
2 weeks later, somebody opens up a box. Oh, God!
oh, hey! What is this? This isn't even cereal.
Well, whatever. It's still better than Honey Nut Bunches of Oats. I actually don't even hate that. That was the first cereal that popped in my head.
Oh, well, it's better than Honey Nut Cheerios.
I don't know. I like dry Cheerios. I'm very bland with stuff like that.
Honey Nut Cheerios is really good. Burping afterwards is horrible, though.
No, you want a cereal that's horrible to eat dry? Frosted Mini Wheats.
Oh, I can't even eat Frosted
It's like
Mini
eating
Wheats.
sand. Like if it's dry.
I can't even eat Frosted Mini Wheats, period.
Oh, they're okay. Sometimes they feel like a homework assignment.
What's the worst cereal to have, either dry or with milk?
Anything that's pure bran.
Ooh.
Like total.
I could see that.
That's like you're gonna poop like a freaking racehorse. You're gonna be making logs. You'll be able to build a house out of that because it's so much fiber, but it's just bran. It's terrible.
Oh, man.
It's like you took the box that the cereal came in, turned that into flakes, and then ate that. That's the flavor.
It's like someone...
Like if somebody offered me bran, I'd be like, no thanks, I've got this empty cereal box here, and I would just start chewing.
It's like someone synthetically created the flavor of boring and then tried to sell that as a cereal.
Yeah, that's what bran is. Bran is like, they found a way to make bland a flavor. Like nature was just like, here, it's the most boring thing we could make.
Would you like to add raisins?
Yeah. Yeah, that's how bad bran is. They added raisins to spice things up.
Or if you're really lucky, you can find the one where they added chocolate.
But yeah, no, that's like a... Of course, that was back when, like... Have you read some of, like, the dishes from, like, the 50s and 70s? People didn't know what they were doing. They were just throwing anything at a wall and hoping it stuck.
I did read a little bit.
Because they're like, you just mix mayonnaise, Jell-O, corned beef, and Fritos, and it makes quite a delicious, cold, refreshing dip. And you're just like... like, you people had no rules.
I forgot about that.
Like honestly, that would be a YouTube video to make. I mean, I think they've done it on Good Mythical Morning, but like a series of just like, all right, we've found a recipe book of all like 100 top 100 recipes from like the 50s and 60s, one a day.
Oh no!
Like, they're all bad. You're not gonna find a single good one.
You know what's? I feel like I might have told you this. You know what was like the most disgusting thing that turned out to be actually really good?
Now what?
So, my girlfriend's cousin had this concoction that he made where he took pinto beans.
Uh-huh.
I believe, I think pinto beans. And, like, pinto beans and cornbread. You know, which is a traditional, southern dish.
That's just, I wouldn't say that's not even southern dish. That's just poor food. Like, if you've got nothing else, those are the cheapest things you can buy. Because, like, cornbread is, like, maybe a quarter for a mix. And, like, pinto beans are, like, $1 for, like, a freaking... Like, literally, like a potato sack full. Like, they're like the cheapest beans to buy.
But, anyway, so he took the cornbread, and instead of, like, eating it separate, he mixed, crumpled it up, mixed it in, and I was like, okay, that's not weird. Then, and this is where it started getting weird, he grabbed a ketchup bottle, and he poured it in there, and then he grabbed a pickle jar.
Okay, now you've lost me.
And he started putting some pickles in there, mixed it all up, and then started eating it.
Yeah, no, I just no.
I saw him do this, and I was like, "You're insane. I hope you know this, right?" And he's like, "It's good." And my girlfriend was like, "I'll try it." And so she took a bite, was like, "Try it. It's not bad." And here's the thing: I don't like pickles. I hate pickles. They're the bane of my existence is pickles.
You have the weirdest bane of existence. It's like, I can't stand crime. It's the bane of my existence. I can't stand cruelty. I can't stand pickles.
Crime?
It's like, this planet is just filled with murderers and thieves. That's fine.
Yeah.
And every dish is pickle-based. Blow it up!
But no, and so, like, I to my, like, credit, I was like, alright, I'll just suck it up and take a bite. I took a spoonful, I bit it, and man, is he a secret genius or what? I don't understand.
I would be willing to give it a shot because I'll try anything once. I don't think I would like it, though.
It's not bad. That's the thing. It's weird how, it's pretty good.
Because also, I'm very much a texture person, so I think the cornbread would get me. Because texture gets me more than flavor.
The cornbread wasn't,
because I don't like the taste of raw tomato, but the texture of raw tomato gets me immediately. Because it's like, certain parts of it are firm, and certain parts of it are, like, mushy. So it's just like, my brain's just like, what is, do, spit now.
Yeah, I cannot do tomatoes.
But, like, cooked or sun-dried, I love them. But it's like, when they're raw, I'm just like, my brain's just like blue screen. And then I'm just like,
Man, I can't stand it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Where are we at? I mean, we might be able to take him. Because I think he's level 18.
I'd say let's level up a little bit more, and then we'll take him on next episode.
Next episode?
Yeah, because we're getting really close to the end of this episode, and I don't want to have to like cut that off in the middle of the episode.
That's true. Just
like for the few people who do watch us, I don't want to cock tease them.
Let's see.
It's just like, hey guys, are you finally ready for some action after all this grinding? Well, guess what? Here's the first half. Find out what happens next time. Like I'm not gonna movie them. I'm not gonna Hollywood movie them, where they take what should be the last movie and break it into 2 parts.
Oh, like Deathly Hallows or whatever. What was the last few movies of The Hunger Games?
Mockingjay 1 and 2. Harry Potter's the only good one I could think of, because every other movie that did like that with the last book that did 2 parts were just crappy movie series to begin with, because Hunger Games wasn't that great, and I definitely do not like the Twilight Saga.
Here's the weirdest thing. I've seen The Hunger Games, but I've only seen the first and the last movie. Not even, like, the last, like, 2-part movies. No, the last part of the last movie.
Well, originally when it came out, I decided to read the books, because I was like, what's the big deal? Why is everyone in love with this stuff? I read it. The books are at best. But I'm also, unfortunately, one of those people that once I start a series, I like to finish it. So I literally had to slog through 2 more books.
There's only 3 books?
Yeah. Which is even more of a tragedy that they turned the last movie into 2 parts. Because you literally could have just had a book. They did that with Lord of the Rings. And Lord of the Rings books are bigger and better.
I remember hearing... since you read them, I need to ask if it's true.
Uh-huh.
Was it first-person present tense the whole time?
What?
The Hunger Games books. I remember one of my teachers were like, because we asked her, I was like, have you read the Hunger Games book? Are they really good? And she like stopped what she was doing, and she was like, I hate them. They're first-person present all of the time, and it's horrible.
I think majority. I don't know if all of them is, but majority, yeah, because majority is from her perspective. And it's what's going on around her at the time.
That sounds horrible to read.
Well, I mean, you can pull it off if you do entertaining stuff, but it's very bland. Because the whole point of the books that they actually did well in the books that they didn't do good in the movies is that the whole point of the books, why they're called the Hunger Games, is because it's about starvation. It's about, like, mistreatment and how these people are literally starving. Food to them is such a precious commodity. And in the movies, it's like a background thing that they mention, like, twice. So it's like, even though the books aren't that great, the movies were even less faithful to the books.
Man. I remember a lot of people were just like, it's just a worse version of the Battle Royale. And to be fair, I've seen both. Battle Royale is just way better.
Yeah, I can agree with that, yeah. That's a solid argument.
It's just a really good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, almost 18.
No. Oh, angry chicken. What is
He's
it?
going to be fire chicken.
It's a Flappy Bird.
Dated references.
1, yes. 2, I never got that game. I guess that's just supposed to be like the crappier version of Angry Birds.
No, Flappy Bird was a phone game that was basically every time you tapped, you would send the bird kind of flying, but like after you tapped, it would do a little jump and then fall. And so your main goal was to go through pipes.
Okay.
And it was infuriating because the hitbox for like hitting them was such a weird. It was either really big or really small, and it was never consistent.
So
and
it's very weird controls, kind of like that Get Over It game.
Yeah.
Because I've seen people play that game, and it's obviously, like, I want to play it for this channel, because I know that it would be horribly rage-inducing.
Mm-hmm. But, that was, like, that game got taken off the App Store because apparently a lot of people got really mad at it.
Sounds about right. But of course, now, if you have it on a phone or something, it's probably worth a lot of money, like PT.
Oh, yeah, no, because
they got rid of PT and deleted it from, like, a bunch of other apps, because they made, or a bunch of other consoles, because they made it, like, an update for it where it, like, basically kept you from playing it.
Mm.
So if you have a PlayStation that doesn't have an update that can still run PT, it is literally worth so much more money now than it would have been.
Yeah, I remember hearing stories about, like, that with Flappy Bird. They were like, we didn't take it off my phone, so we still have it. Who wants it for like $1,000? Which at the time was like, that's ridiculous. But now Apple is selling phones for $1,000.
Yeah, no, everyone's like, nobody will ever buy a phone for $1,000. That's stupid. And they're like, now introducing $1,000 phone. Oh my God, that's such a good deal. They're usually so much more. And eventually you'll be able to buy the Apple innards to the phone for an extra $500 down the line.
Yeah,
Because eventually they're going to start selling their phones in pieces.
Yeah.
They're already trying with the AirPods and how they got rid of the earphone jack.
Yeah, it's literally just like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like building your own PC, but you have to build your own phone.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Good job, Abba.
Yeah.
Even though you're only level 9 and we don't appreciate you.
You're a Rataba.
Rataba.
We give credit where credit's due.
Yeah.
I hate that brand. I hate that.
I'll give credit to the fact that Abba
is alive.
It's alive.
Let's
Yes.
see.
She exists.
So what's Old Man McGee got to say over there?
Let's see.
Have you heard about Bill?
There's a lot.
Everyone calls him a Pokemaniac.
Okay, definitely haven't heard of him.
I think he killed a bunch of
I think he killed a bunch of people. Oh.
I think people are just jealous of Bill, though.
What? No, go back to that part about killing people.
Sir, are you Bill?
What?
Who wouldn't
No,
want to
what?
boast about their Pokemon?
Yeah, just look at my Snorlax and my Pikachu.
Like, he's like, well, you should go visit his house. But before you do that, what's that over there? And then you just hear him, like, run off. You get there, and he's, like, out of breath. And he's just, like, does a quick clothes change, and he's, like, out of breath. And he's like, hi, I'm Bill.
Bill. That Bill. It's horrible for the economy.
Yes.
Oh.
I can't believe they're passing it.
Yeah. I heard what he'll do, whatever it takes to get rare Pokemon.
Whatever it takes.
What? He's capable of doing all sorts of things, I've heard. Okay.
But apparently he doesn't want a Rattata.
Why don't you go upstairs and try trading Pokemon with your friends? That's kind of hard.
Joke's on you. We don't have any.
Yeah. Any Pokemon or any friends?
Yeah, are we trading friends for Pokemon? Ryan, get up there.
Bill has a lot of Pokemon. He collects rare ones, too. Cool.
Yeah. That guy just sounds like he's miffed. Like he tried to get him to give him like a Alabama thank you or something. I'm just making him move up. I don't know if that's real.
Okay.
So I just made him move up. And he's like, but he didn't want to do it for a Pidgey.
It's like, well, I mean, because Pidgeys are really not that rare.
Yeah, man. They're kind of everywhere.
Yeah, they're, like, I think...
They're literally the pigeons of this world.
Yeah, they're pigeons. Like, if you go outside and it's white everywhere.
Yeah. Just throw a rock in the tall grass and you'll probably kill a Pidgey.
Yeah, like
Also, quit throwing rocks at Pokemon, you monster.
yeah, throw Pokeballs. Those hurt.
Those hurt more, and you catch something.
Yeah, 2 birds, 1 stone.
That's my highest score for when I threw rocks at Pokemon.
2 birds, 1 stone. Oh. And with that, that's going to be the end of this episode.
Yep.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Matthew.
And make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
Catch you next time.